Hi there, Kar Yong here, and in this video I just want to show you another recent trade that we took based on the EWS methodology, which is combining the seasonal trends that we actually have plus the technical analysis to help us to execute our trades and manage it accordingly. Okay, so in this video here, I'm going to show you just a recent trade that we actually executed yesterday, also based on this methodology, right? So without further ado, I'll bring you to my screen, and then from there, walk you through why we actually take this trade, and as well as to show you a mini recording of the thought process that we had yesterday before we actually put in the order. Now, so what you see over here is the seasonal cards, right, which is basically what you're going to get in the EWS methodology as well. And you do see that from the 16th of August to 23rd of August, basically where we are right now, right, as of yesterday and of course today recording, we are within this period here. And the seasonality tells us that during this window of period, the direction you want to focus on is on the downside, which is to sell. And based on past 10 years, there's a good 70% chance the Aussie yen has a good chance of falling, right? The probability is higher to the downside. Okay, and that's where we immediately know, all right, right now we're in this window. So let's focus on Aussie yen and see if there's any opportunity that kind of like confluence and align with the direction of the season. Okay, and over here, let me show you a quick recording, a short recording of what we had during yesterday's session with some of our mastermind traders and how we actually decide to execute on Aussie yen. Things have developed, right? The market actually successfully break through it impulsively, and it has spent some time to consolidate, and the consolidation is below this low, which is very important because if the consolidation is above that, then you want to be very cautious, but right now it's below it. Okay, so this tells me that, oh, there's a good chance that this can be a consolidation and continue to fall, right? And my directional bias would then be switch, okay? Because initially it's upside right now, I'm definitely more interested in the downside, okay? And if I go to the daily time frame and start to look out like, okay, if this is going to continue falling, where can it go? Okay, now first off, over here, if I put in some reference level, you have definitely this key zone, okay, which is where there, which means if, again, I go back to the forward time frame, okay, that is the bottom line, right? So if the idea here is I'm looking for breakout of this consolidation, this flag here, I will be also trading the break of that previous low. Can you see that? The daily low, which is great, right? Which is, okay, it's something that I'm okay to accept, okay? Because if, let's say, it breaks off this flag and goes, it probably will also break this, okay? And that would be a good move to the downside if we go impulsively. Okay, and if that were to be broken, the next move here, of course, you have multiple lows, okay, but I would say this would then be the next significant one, right? Huge opportunity to the downside. Okay, so definitely I think the downside is there, okay, and it's definitely something I will focus on, right, because of how this is super clear right now at this very moment. Okay, so how are we gonna take this potentially is that it's gonna be a breakout. Okay, this kind of setup is definitely a breakout, right? So the level here that we're looking out for is something like that, somewhere around 7920, okay, and 7980. All right, so you can actually see as of today, this recording, we did get that very nice break on Aussie yen to the downside, right? Right now, the price as of now is trading somewhere around 78.3. Which is a good close to 100 bits of profit since we got in at a breakout level. And how we are going to manage this, of course, is just simply to start shifting our stop loss to protect whatever profits that we have. Okay, and what we did was to shift our stops to 7865. Okay, and I just wanted to show you, you know, how you can really utilize the seasonal data, the seasonal trends that we provide in terms of the seasonal cards, and then combine it with the technical analysis, some of the patterns here, to execute your trade and manage them along the way. Okay, so with that, I hope I give you some ideas of how you can utilize seasonal analysis, combine it with technical analysis. Of course, there are many different strategies on technical analysis, but we're keeping it very simple over here based on the principles of valid weave, and of course the two patterns that tends to repeat itself over and over from the technical point of view to actually execute our trades, and therefore we call this methodology the EWS method, right? Basically Elliott wave plus seasonal. So if you feel that this is a method that kind of like align with you, and you believe that this is something that perhaps will be able to help you to not only search and be focused on certain opportunities that you have in the currency market, okay, but you feel that what I've done or what we have done over here to help you kind of like done all the research in terms of the seasonal data, and you would like to get a hand on it, okay, feel free to check out our website EWSmethod.com, or what I've done is actually leave the link below, so all you have to do is to click onto it, and you can actually find out a little bit more about what this EWS method is and what is the service that we have for you. So with that, all the best to your trading, and I'll see you guys real soon again.